Reminder, if you're interested in online coaching, my email's down in the description. If you're interested in a zercher stand shirt, the store is linked. All right, hey everyone, welcome today. 363. Body weight is up to 217 pounds flat. Wow, that's a heavy load. All right, well, if you saw the title of this production, you'll see that I accepted a challenge from Porky Pig. And yeah, we'll talk about it at the end of the video. So if you guys just want to see that, you can skip towards the end before I do my curls. And also, when I made this channel, I wanted it to be 100% positive channel. I'm not into drama and BS. And there's been probably 6 or 7 guys with channels that have said like negative things about me. I always just ignore it. Obviously, the little billies and the shorts, I just go back and forth with them. But as far as people that actually have channels and lifting weights, I always just ignore it. But this situation, it's a little bit different because it's a little bit of a bully boy that needs to get put in his place. But we'll talk about that when we get to the end. So if you saw yesterday, I hit those two big maxes there. Yeah, back pretty much feels good. The right QL is tighter than it was. Again, that's for me with my ego, trying to do those squats, and I'm going to continue paying for that set that I tried to do. And the middle of my actual spine, center of it, got a little bit beat up on the good mornings, and then more so on the deficit conventional deadlift. So yeah, it should be good 1 or 2 days, but the main thing that's stopping me from performing would be that right QL. Okay, so here we have the one arm hangs. Now, I knew they weren't going to be great because I was gained some weight here. So obviously it's harder when the hand is swollen. So this is 205 pounds. My best was about a little over 13 seconds on both sides. I got like 8 and 8.5 on the right. Now, I was going to skip today anyway, since I have just started implementing a higher frequency. Yesterday, actually, my right hand got cut again where I'm holding on to it. I'm pretty sure it was from doing the set of curls, either pulling on the bar beforehand or like when I threw it, kind of like that. It has sharp knurling on it. But yeah, I decided, hey, let's just do them again anyway. So I wasn't expecting anything big. Really, I still felt good. I just got twisted. I just got spun so much. I had no chance on either of those. So yeah, I got to find a way to stop myself from spinning. When I'm able to stop myself, it feels exponentially easier. Yeah. So that was 30 pounds on the one arm chin attempts. Felt okay. It's funny, the biceps actually, the left bicep has started to feel a little bit better. I still feel it during my top sets, but it wasn't feeling so sketchy on the pulls. Number one, probably because it's a lighter weight. But even the isometric bicep curl, I wasn't feeling it as much. So, we're continuing with our curls. These step ups here are 358 pounds plus the chains would be about 60 pounds more in straight weight. So what is that, like 420? About 420 pounds. It's 11-inch step up for 12 sets of 3 at this body weight, pound for pound and everything like that. This weight I would have to do about 24 reps, somewhere in that range, to be at my best. The left hip on the first few sets needed a while to adjust, but then it didn't feel terrible after that. Obviously, it's still stopping me from being as explosive as I would like, but this just builds also a tremendous amount of core, because every rep, if you're just a little bit too far back, as you start to go, you're going to feel like falling backwards, a little bit too far forwards, and then the erectors have to put the brakes on, and then obviously from the left to right, it's just, very challenging to do this, but you're getting a ton of good work. I'm happy that I've been doing these again because my legs are growing. And I just feel better overall. I feel stronger overall. Obviously, I have to get back into doing actual working sets of these rather than 12 sets of 3. But it's cool just to be here for now. Okay, I guess I'll start addressing Maxine. I kind of feel bad about it, though. I mean, like, if you look at the man's face, I think he's probably a little bit special. Like, for instance, I think he was trying to make fun of me coaching, and he doesn't know the difference between the word higher with the HIGHER and higher HIRE. So Max, higher with the GHER, that's like your cholesterol level, and higher HIRE, that's like what you need to do with a nutritionist or a dietitian. But like, to give you a little bit of a background on Porky, when I started making videos, he started commenting on my channel. And basically, if you guys don't know him, what he does is he finds people, new content creators, that make videos, and he puts them down. And I think he thinks he's like the gatekeeper of YouTube fitness or something like that. Like I said, I didn't really mind his negative comments or weird comments he made about me too much, but there was a time where I was on a live, and Lineage, if you guys don't know Lineage, at the time, he was like an 18-year-old kid. I came in there, and there was a screenshot of him making some type of watermelon comments about Lineage, and Lineage is black. So at that point in time, it was like a little bit too overboard for me, so I decided to block him. But you know what the interesting thing is? Someone had sent me a video of his, and he was calling me a Mitch. Basically, I guess you can surmise what that word stands for. And he was saying that he never made that comment, and I was repeating that he was saying that. So I said, hey, I was told that you made this comment. Now, I don't want to say anything about you that you didn't say, so I'm going to go ahead and apologize, and I'm not going to say that you did that anymore, because I wouldn't want anyone speaking like that about me about something that I didn't say. He never responded. He just deleted the video and then made more videos, maybe like a month later, calling me a Mitch again, I guess. And then Jeremy kept asking me to do curls with 135. I don't know why, but I finally did. And then I realized that he had made some competition about curling, cheek curls or standing curls or something like that. So my name got dragged through the mud again. Me being silly, I actually watched a couple of his videos. I watched a couple of his rants, which was as hard to get through as it is, I'm sure, for you guys to look at his face here. But yeah, man, he was making fun of Div, Vinny, Lineage, Glenn, Bobby, Jeremy, Ego Lift Daily, Stop the Tape. I mean, the list just goes on. Also, there was Michael and Leroy Brown. So you know what? You want some attention? Here it is. You want to have a curling competition with me? Okay, let's do it. I know we can't talk about relative strength or a pound for pound basis, obviously. We know you have no shot. So after I show my bicep curl set from the day, we'll talk a little bit more about your little game and the rules you want to play for. But here's just a couple other things. I'm way too dumb to figure out how to do these things. Yeah, all these memes and stuff are sent to me from different people that probably don't like you very much. Even some people that you think are your friends, they email me, sending me memes they make about you. It's kind of, strange. You want to arm wrestle me too? I mean, what do you want to do, dance and kiss after that? The only time I arm wrestle was in junior high, and I went around and everyone beat me, probably even the girls. So I probably don't want to touch hands with you. I'm sure you're way stronger than me at that. But, oh yeah, I know also you were just like, you put up a 455-pound deadlift. That was awesome. Yeah, here's a 150-pound set of seated curls. First time trying them without the chain. So I did 160, what I thought was about 160 for 3. Here, we'll put a picture of my ugly self on here while we finish this little chat. So 150 for 10 on the seated curl. Okay, so you want to compete in the strict curl with your back up against the wall. That's cool. I mean, I saw a couple of your videos. Your hips came up off the wall. I wasn't gonna say anything. I don't really care that much. But it was funny you were saying my standing curls were cheek curls. I mean, I could use a whole lot more body English than that. I thought you were training for like a long time, so you understand when you do a heavy curl, like you have to lean back to counteract the weight. But I guess you probably don't. Little Porky Pig bully boy wants to pick on people. Okay, man, pick on me, man. So any body weight's cool. Going through the summer, because that's when I said I'm gonna make videos till. Yeah, I'll just be training bicep curls along with my regular training. Like I said, I'm no hater. Your strict curls are like 2, maybe 3 reps, better than me, stronger than me at this point in time. So yeah, we'll go through the summer or till you give up, whichever comes first. Also in my video yesterday, I said as a joke that you have to make sure you rest your muscle 120,000 hours. So you don't overtrain or your PP falls off. I thought you would understand that wasn't serious. Like the premise behind my channel is I train everything every day. I guess yeah. Anyway, try to keep all your hate on me, all right? No one else. Oink, oink. Talk to you later.